With just 1 week to go in the MLS regular season, 5 teams have clinched playoff berths, while 7 others are still alive for the remaining 3 spots. One of the teams already qualified is the LA Galaxy. A big factor to their success has been Omar Gonzalez, but the Rookie of the Year hopeful is remaining modest.
I'm flattered to be in that group, and my name being, tossed up there as, the #1 pick for that. But, I'm just going to try and focus on my team right now and not worry too much about those kind of awards. I started every game, and, though every game wasn't my best, I think that I've helped my team out in some way.
One factor that has contributed to the ease in which Omar has adjusted to the pro game is by playing and living with college teammate and friend AJ De La Garza.
AJ's been great. He does most of the cooking, actually all the cooking, so that's been great. He's a very chill guy, so having him as a roommate has been a great time here. I think the more you get along off the field, the better it is on the field. So I think, as you can tell, we've done great together this season. So things have been going good.
While the two played center back together in college, AJ has made a move to right back.
It's a big transition, moving from a center back position to a left back at first, and then playing right back when Sean got injured. You're reading the game different. You're seeing the ball come from different angles, crosses from different positions, and things like that. But I've struggled, obviously, in the beginning quite often, as most newcomers have and will. I came into practice, willing to work and learn from the veterans every single day. They helped me. Obviously, there were some growing pains throughout the preseason and the regular season, but I got the opportunity to start when unfortunate injury to Sean Franklin, last year's Rookie of the Year, and with that, I took advantage of every single game, and I progressed throughout the season, and hopefully I keep progressing into the playoffs and into my future.
As with any young player, these two have greatly benefited from a strong veteran leadership presence on the team, in particular 36-year-old Greg Berhalter.
He's a leader in our team and our back line, especially with a lot of young guys on our back line. He's been in Germany for 16 years, playing there with the national team. So he's seen it all. He was very demanding when he first came in here, and that was kind of good on us. So I was one of the older guys at the University of Maryland, so I was a captain, kind of a leader on the team in the back line and throughout, on and off the field. But here, I'm one of the youngest guys here. I'm the youngest player who's not Generation Adidas, so you kind of take a back seat, but not really into the leadership group. But you want everybody to be a leader, but obviously we have a lot of veterans on the team who've been through the system, who've played overseas, who've played on the national team, so you kind of want to learn from them.
I think everyone has contributed this season. From the very beginning, it was Tony Sané, and then Greg stepped in, and I've had a lot of talks with Eddie Lewis and Mike McGee, and so all those guys have just given me different tips here and there.
As much knowledge as one can gain from the lessons of a veteran, Omar and AJ both understand that the most important lessons are taught through on-field experience.
Each game totally brings a different challenge. Cunningham, they wanted me, to stay off him a little bit because he's so fast, and they didn't want him to get behind me. And of course, I was sometimes, too close, and he just burned me. And so I made mistakes there. And then, the next week we played Chicago, and I had to get tight to McBride because he's so good in the air. And so each week is different, and you just gotta watch video and just understand your role.
Everyone that I've played against brings a different challenge into their game. Guys like Vandenberg who can cross the ball in, second to none. There's guys like Kleshin who can dribble, who can beat you off the dribble and crosses and passes. You get guys like Zakawani who can beat you with their speed. Every player brought something different to the game, and you try to adjust to that early in the game, and then you get used to that throughout. People read the game a lot better here, and it forces you to become a better player.
Gonzalez also understands that his experience this year has made him a better player, but still believes that there's plenty more for him to work on.
One thing that I'm pretty disappointed in is that I haven't got my head on that many crosses. I scored the 1 goal, but I wish I could have scored more to help help out our team. They're going to be working on maybe getting stronger, lose some weight and, get stronger and just work on my touch and long balls. And I think there's a lot that needs to be worked on in order to get to the highest level.
With Omar currently leading the Rookie of the Year award tracker, the two players were asked to pick their own Rookie of the Year, and both showed the political savvy of an experienced veteran.
Well, this year was such a strong draft that there's many candidates out there for Rookie of the Year. Guys who have started out well but faded away and got back into what they were doing. Guys who are consistent throughout the year, like Omar and Darius, who have both started every game for their teams. I mean, you got goal scorers like Zakawani and Panias, who have both had good runs at scoring goals and assists. And Panias out here in his first game, hitting the upper 90 on us. That was pretty impressive. Zakawani scored out here against us too. I mean, you can make a list for everybody. So I mean, it's up in the air right now.
I'll leave that one up to the fans and media to decide that one.
Next time on Rookie Life, Rookies Review, Stefan and Sam.